Ryan Holt for Condors TV here with Condors head coach Troy Mann. The Condors announcing two signings here today for the 2013-2014 season. First off, a returning player, defenseman Kyle Haines, a guy who had 10 goals last season for the Condors. You mentioned not necessarily having loyalty to the players from last season, but you had to like what Haines produced in his rookie season.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things, and obviously I'm going with people's opinions. I mean, J.O. certainly seen him play at the end of the year and really liked the kid, loves his character. Being from Saskatchewan, you can never go wrong with those kind of guys. He got some decent size, puck mover, and you can't have too many of those. The way the game's played today, you need to be able to move the puck, and he seems like be to one of those guys. And his stats, he only had 10 goals, so he's and not playing a ton of power play here, from what my understanding is. So he's certainly going to be a guy that will see some power play time here, and hopefully he can. We want to have two units that can produce on the power play, and he'll certainly be part of one of those.
Bringing in some new players as well. Mike Hellyer, a guy out of the Central Hockey League. You look at guys who could potentially have some high ceiling, a lot of potential out of that Central Hockey League. CHL Rookie of the Year, ton of points there in the CHL last season as well.
Yeah, no, he's 61 points as a rookie in Quad Cities, and it's very enticing when he's coming off a Rookie of the Year nomination or winning the Rookie of the Year. So that's good news. When you're recruiting from the Central Hockey League, you never know. It's certainly how a guy's going to adjust, because in my opinion there is a little bit of a difference just from a depth standpoint. The top end guys in the Central Hockey League can always do well in the ECHL, but the ECHL, certainly with contracts, it's a better league and a deeper league. So we're anxious to see what he can bring to the table once training camp comes, but he's a smallish, skilled kid that hopefully can play on our second line. But until we get him in October here, we'll know a little bit more on what we're getting.
You've had a little bit of time now with the Edmonton Oilers affiliation being announced. What's kind of been the reception as far as players that you've talked to, agents that you've talked to about bringing Edmonton on board here to Bakersfield?
Well, as we said all along, I think having an affiliation is a vital cog to make winning possible, or at least competing on a night-to-night basis, and the reception has been very well. Edmonton has a great reputation within the ECHL as being one of the better affiliations in the league. So, I think now that we've announced it, guys are very intrigued now in terms of trying to get their players to Oak City, whether on contracts or just the camp spots. So the feedback's been tremendous so far, and now it's just a matter of finding the right fits, getting the right guys on board that can hopefully build a championship team here.
All right, Coach. Thanks. We'll look for more from you throughout the offseason.
Hey, thanks, Holty.
It's Condors head coach Troy Mann. We'll have more signings and other news on Condors TV.